Hello, Rambler Nation, and welcome to another edition of the Superintendent's Corners. I'm Gary Vanna. I'm joined by Mr. Scott Acom, the man that never leaves that seat all summer long, our superintendent. How you doing, Scott?
Doing well. How are you?
Doing real well.
Good.
You have a good summer?
Did. Went by really quickly, though.
It does every year. It gets faster and faster, doesn't it?
I think it's our age. Time goes by faster.
Yes, it does. So we got some business because, speaking of time, school's just around the corner. So let's talk about some things getting ready for school. Now, there's something kind of exciting going on, and it's called the Community Eligibility Provision, CEP, but I really don't understand what that means. Can you explain that to me?
Well, we have a ton of exciting things going on, and community eligibility provision is definitely one of those. We're real excited about this program. Ms. Isaac has worked really hard applying for this, as well as the legislation with some finagling of the state budget, where all of our kids will be able to eat breakfast and lunch for free this year. It's a great perk for our kids, for all kids. We're excited to have it. The one thing that we're going to ask parents to do, though, is we really need them to complete a form for us. This will help us make sure that we keep getting our federal funding from the state or from the nation. Just because we used to fill out the lunch forms, and our funding is based off of that. So it's real important that parents continue to fill that out. It's a different form, an easier form, just to fill that out so that make sure that we keep our funding coming in. But we're super excited to make sure that all of our kids get to eat for free.
Can they fill that out online, or does it have to be a physical copy?
That's a good question. I know that we're still working on that. I believe that we will have copies available here at the open house.
All right. Excellent. So, you have been busy this summer, and one of the things that you've been going over is improving the security. What kind of things are you doing to improve the security for our students and make the school even a safer place?
Yeah, we're real excited about the progress that we've made over the summer. Our tech department has done an excellent job of running new speakers for our PA system. We had some troubled spots, as you know, when we would make announcements. Some areas of the building, it was super loud. Other areas of the building, you couldn't hear hardly. And it would depend on times of transition, different things. They've worked really hard running cable, running wire, and putting new speakers up. We don't have the big bull horns in the corners anymore.
Thank you.
Yeah. So they've worked really hard on that, and it's going to improve the security of the building. Other things that we're doing currently still is rekeying the building. We have a locksmith coming in that's rekeying the building, getting us control of our keys again. As you know, when we have coaches leave or volunteers leave, and sometimes they have a key, and sometimes that key doesn't get turned in.
Yeah.
And it just gives us the opportunity to regain control of that, of the building. Don't think we were unsafe before. This is just going to make us safer.
Yes.
And then also a couple of things that I've asked our building secretaries to do is when visitors sign in, they're going to be given a lanyard to wear with a badge, and it's going to be a different color, so we're able to identify visitors quickly, be able to ask them if they need assistance. But also our substitute teachers will be doing the same thing.
Okay.
You might not get buzzed in right away as you have in the past. I've also asked them to make sure they talk to you before you come into the building. As you know, we've got a lot of new staff. We know a lot of the people in the community. Our new staff doesn't.
Yep.
And this is just, again, gonna continue to make progress of making the building a safer place.
And this world it's not the same as it used to be. We do have more threats, dangers, and just have to do more to keep it just safe. And
absolutely, we want to be proactive rather than reactive, for sure.
Excellent way to put it. Thank you. All right, so along those lines, we passed a sinking fund and a bond. Let's get some updates about the bond, and then let's talk about the sinking fund.
Yeah. So again, huge thank you to the community for passing both villages. Very blessed for that, excited for that. I wish I could snap my fingers and everything be done so that we could be experiencing the greatness already. But unfortunately, it doesn't work that way.
Yeah.
But with the bond, we just hired an engineer to come out and work on the track, make sure that we're converting the lanes properly, and drainage, addressing drainage issues. We want to ensure that our track will last as long as the previous track. So we have that in the works. And then also our buses were part of the bond process. Buses, been a little bit of a hang up. They keep getting pushed back when they'll be arriving. I heard last week that they will be here the beginning of September.
Okay.
So we're hoping that they'll be here the beginning of September. Scott has the fleet ready to go. But those 3 buses that we purchased will definitely help with that and the consistency of the fleet. Sinking fund wise, we are allocating funds that we get able to keep our technology purchases every year. So we're allocating that. We've also met with the sinking fund committee, and we decided to go out for bid for our middle school gym floor.
Okay.
And asbestos abatement, as well as their secure entries for the schools. We're going to shoot for those 3 items first: our technology, the middle school gym, and our secure entrances in no particular order. And we're going to see what dollar amounts we have left and what we can continue to do. So that would be year 1 for that.
All right. So a lot of dust being moved around and a lot of cleaning up and just a lot of changes around here.
Yes.
And some of them no one's ever going to see. Like the speakers are not going to notice that, the wiring, the infrastructure that's being redone. So that's very exciting news.
It is.
So now we have the start of the year. So before that, we have an open house. When was that? Would be
well, teachers report back August 14th, that Monday. And I know you're looking forward to that.
I am.
You've been in and out all summer. So in August 15th is our open house, 5 to 7 o'clock.
Okay.
Tuesday, August 15th. So we want to make sure that kids come in and get to meet their teachers, as well as pick up their computers, pick up any forms they need to fill out for a health clinic, different things like that. So we're excited for that.
Now there's a freshman orientation that night also?
I believe so, yes. I can't tell you the time. I want to say 6 o'clock, but I might be off on that. But I know our open house is from 5 to 7.
All right, so we got the orientation going on. And it's going to be the first time for the community to meet all the new staff at one time.
Correct.
So there's a lot, isn't there?
There's more than usual. How about that?
All right. What do we need to look out for when we come to visit?
Yeah, so we're excited. Sad because we had retirees.
Yeah.
But excited for our new staff to come on board. We have 2 in the elementary. We have Larissa Avery will be joining us. Larissa's a familiar face here. She's been a support staff, a paraprofessional here for the last 7 years, and is going to be moving into the 4th grade classroom. So we're excited to have her. We also have Jennifer Henry will be joining us in the elementary school. Jennifer's coming home from Texas, so we're excited.
Okay.
Excited to have her back in Michigan. High school, as you know, we've got larger classes moving into the high school.
Yep.
So we had to replace and add a couple positions. So high school, we have Alexandra Dottie will be joining us, kind of a homecoming for her as well. And then Carrie DeVries will be joining us. And then also we have Grace Hagan will be doing English language arts for us in the high school. And Benjamin Cox will be coming and joining us. And they've all been in and out of the building all summer. I know they're excited and can't wait to meet the students and the community and parents.
Oh, excellent. So then the open house is on the 15th. The all-important question, when's the first day of school?
First day of school is August 22nd. Tuesday, August 22nd.
That is going to be awesome. Back to school and having all the students around and the new staff. Wow, this has been an awesome update. It's been an awesome summer. We still get to wear our shorts for a couple more weeks.
Absolutely.
But soon it's going to be back to the business, and then the autumn will come. And Monday, all the sports practice teams will be starting: football, volleyball, cross country, sideline cheer. So,
yeah, kids will be back in the building. It's going to be great.
It's going to be great. So, got one for the road?
Yeah, the other day my wife was complaining, kept singing "I'm a Believer" over and over again. I thought she was kidding till I saw her face.
On that note, This has been the Superintendent Corner. Feel the wheel.